What's up, fellow gaming lords? And we're here. I want to make sure that you guys are aware about the current updates that are currently going to the game, or things that are being working on and known issues. So last night at about 11:30, something like that, I jumped inside my Dimension Duels because I spent pretty much the majority of the night trying to get into Dark Zone. I know that some of the people in the community are basically saying that they were able to get into it on other servers just fine because they're not crowded, but on Omega Flight, whether you were trying to join in on the PvP or the PvE servers, it was completely just stacked. So I kid you not, I tried for 2 hours to get in, and the fucked up part about Dark Domain is that, you know, if you try to join into any other mode or switch over to any other server, you can't. You're literally locked out of it. So it'll reset your stuff, which I kind of was aware of, and I tried, and that probably extended my wait time to get in. But by the time I waited, the double XP was over. So I'm not playing through non-double XP, because non-double XP is going to be just as much of a grind as double XP, especially when the numbers that people are reporting from getting from it are minuscule. So when I jump inside of Dimension Duels, you know, to complete my Omega War in Dimension Duels, I automatically noticed something odd going on there, and this notice got put out. It was like a patent. It's come to our attention that some stats are not being applied as intended for PvP content, and an investigation is currently underway in order to fix the issue. A patch will be carried out to prevent additional inconveniences. They're doing their best to run necessary tests in order to resolve the issues as fast as possible. And they want players to refrain from playing PvP content until the issue is resolved. What? I can't believe they did this. So you funneled people into Dark Zone, so now you want people to play Dark Zone because that's the only way for us to get experience, so we can jump the hurdle of getting 103 to 105, and now you're telling us not to play it. Then on top of that, you're telling us we shouldn't play Dimension Duels because that's broken. Like, pretty much if you go inside Dimension Duels, is one shot bonanza right now. It's like hit or miss. Like, I'll give you the best example. I went in against a Storm that was squad rank 70. I don't know what the power is, but I'm literally squad rank 151, and so I gotta imagine my power level's higher than theirs, unless they just are wailed out completely at this point. And I got one-shotted, not even off of like a hard-hitting Storm move, like, you know, her 2 skill. So it was crazy. Then we go inside Omega War, and I'm going to show you guys my stats for just playing one round of Omega War this week. I'm in rank 46 right now because I was whacking the fuck out of people with Doctor Strange inside Omega War. But then we're not supposed to play it. So the following update on 9/29, some PvP stats were incorrectly applied. No shit, Sherlocks. I also submitted a request, a thing to see about to see what was going on with the whatchamacallit. Like I said to you guys, I made a post on the forums. It was like, why is there no way to reach level 105? You can see people like, this is the worst. Like, I don't understand how they took 8.5 hours, because they're saying that this was the first update of the game and they wanted to get it right, and here we are inside that 8 hours and everything's broken. You go inside raids and people are reporting problems with raids, like the camera angle is fucked up inside the raids. Double bosses are appearing inside the raids. You go inside the normal content. I wish that I didn't corrupt those videos, because you'll notice, like, it only usually happened in Sakaar and somewhat in Midgardia, but the rolling hills and stuff like that, you would just kind of clip out through all of those things instead of running on the surfaces of them. So here goes a problem that I have with the Dark Zone stuff being the Dark Zone stuff, is that it's a stupid idea to try to funnel the XP gain inside there, because you almost automatically tell players that you are trying to time gate the play of the game, because I'm only limited to an hour. So let's say that I go into Dark Zone, and even if I play on a non-double XP times, I'm limited to an hour. So that means maybe instead of getting 15% or 10% or whatever, I get 10%. That means I can only do that for an hour a day. So that means in order to get all the way to just to get 100% inside there, it's going to take me, you know, 10 days in order to do that. So you automatically time gate this stuff, and that's telling players that you don't have content. Here goes the problem with that in this game. Your level doesn't matter. Your level doesn't matter. Your level, as far as your player, has probably the least impact on your power level and what you can and cannot accomplish in this game. Everything in this game, you already gave one time gate in terms of squad rank. So there was a time gate for squad rank because that's how I needed to progress through content, because content was locked out from there. You gave a second time gate, right? Because it was of power cap, right? Now you're trying to add a layered third time gate by giving me a level restriction. It doesn't make sense. So why they went about this way, this is like, somebody mentioned this, and I think in my comment section in my videos, or it might have been some other videos, is like, this is the first MMO that I've ever played where you cannot gain experience from normal mobs in the game. That should say it all. Like, if you wanted to make it so that way I had to grind levels, make it so that way all of the mobs in the game, like you do in Dark Zone, are giving XP rewards. Or you could have just made it so that way all of the field bosses and the most wanted prime targets were giving XP the way you make it inside the normal games. That would have been the best course of action. What you have right now by trying to funnel people into Dark Zone is making another time gate on experience. It doesn't make sense. This is not MMORPG tactics. This is the worst phone mobile gate transaction piece ever that I've ever seen inside a game. I did want to make you guys aware, because I know I didn't, no entries have been made for a while. Disconnected. Okay, wow. That this is all heading towards the dark, what do you call it, the invasion mode for Thanos is coming soon, so that is on its way. The notice is there that it's supposed to be released on 10/13, but we can't prepare in the proper way. I wanted to see, before I let you guys go, what the, so that way you guys can see what's happening on Omega Flight. Let's see, it's like 7 a.m. Eastern time here. Oh, it's you. Yep. All right, so Rocket Raccoon, I want to give you my gift for the day. Thank you for my mid-grade enhancers and my 15,000 gold XP. That doesn't look like that's been changed at all. They should have changed that. Okay, so I got Lazarel. The Lazarel sitting at 108, but I can't get to 108. But I can tell you right now, I don't need to be at 108 because I can kill Lazarel. I completed all of the content. And this is the problem in a sense, right? Is that you time gated this material, meaning me getting badges and stuff like that. But if I go inside here, I can easily go fight Lazarel, no problem, and kill him, because you centered everything around the paid transaction of, you know, costumes, battle badges, and dark cores, and, you know, Omega cards, the pay to win transactions, that it makes it easy for that to do. So they don't want me to play Dark Zone, so I have no way to level up right now. Let's see what it's going to take in order for me to get in here now. We'll try to go into PvP territory smooth, and I can load up perfectly fine right now. I'm not kidding you guys. Let's see what experience I can get. Is it going to let me in? So Ares is right around the corner. Let's see if I can go. Well, first off, let's see if we can fight these guys and see if they give me experience. So I'm getting about 6%, looks like. Let me see, I'm at 0.85. Let's kill this dude. 0.85, so he was about 13%. The XP is just random as hell there. Okay, so that was pretty decent, but this will take forever. So let's see what we get on Ares. I don't know if I can beat Ares by myself. Feel like nobody's available in the world right now. The doctor is here. This will take me too long. I could probably do this with enough time, but this is probably gonna take too long, because if I sat here try to fight Ares forever in a day, it would take too long. But that's gonna take too long, way too long. So we're gonna ignore that. Let's see about killing this mob right here. 14.28 is where we started.
That is enough.
So just killing one mob, we went from 14.28 to 14.67. So about 0.30%. All right, we're gonna exit out of here because that took long enough. So we're getting about 0.3% per mob, maybe. Let's say at best you're getting 0.5% per mob. This is gonna take forever, especially with you being gate locked inside there. If you're gonna make the experience gain that low, you might as well just made the whole world that much. It would also limited you from having to have servers in the dark zone in the first place, because you could have just put the dark zone in the open world and made some of these channels, like, you know, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 channels now inside this area, right? It would have just been easy enough for you to be like, hey, you know what, I'm going to assign a PvP channel inside here, right? So we make channel 4 the PvP channel, make channel 1, 2, and 3 the non-PvP channels, because that's where the majority of your player base is at. Inside here, make those channels the PvE only channels, make channel 4 the PvP channel. Then add those dark zone characters, make those players that you already have in the open world, the most wanted characters which are appearing, make those characters your PvP, your XP gains, make the field bosses your normal dark zone. Dark zone is one of the modes, it's the most hated mode I think in the game, and it's the most unneeded mode in the game. What I mean by that is there's absolutely no reason for this mode to exist. They already show you with the Dormammu event that there's no reason for this mode to exist. You're literally going into another world and or another server in order to participate in an event where you could easily have done those same things, because nothing changes in terms of Ares. What he represents there is the same as he is inside the blitzes. It's the same as he is inside the story. It's the same as he is in the open world. All you do is just accumulate some dark zone points that you give to him or whatever for completing him. There's no reason for dark zone to really exist, other than the fact that you were trying to make an alliance on alliance battle zone that they could actually fight over resources, mainly that gain for those dark zone points. That's it. But you could have did that on normal servers. If you doubt me, go log into Black Desert Online and you will see the best implementation of this ever. What they were trying to accomplish here with this is beyond me, especially considering that this is a mobile phone game. Definitely doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So yeah, all right, I gotta get out of here, but I'll leave you guys to that, and hopefully I can get on during the double time zone and see what's going on inside there and get my character some levels inside here, some percentage. But until next time, guys, peace.